37 after 7. Anopa Yatna si na odim se fire do so ye ko wakrata de manimu ense benu akofi mensa adwem pa ne de papa na papa emmo wachi dom back and forth nyina no na ense papa gyina mu a ne za go fi machi
Lieutenant Major was so
na apom de say
nyame adom boko ana bese me captain no na
captain
na ba me afi my imagine say
enya de opeso de menya asem is an so de menya asem obenya asem na how was your weekend menya
nyame adom boko ja okrekre mu die on say na week no nyina so ye mabunu danti no
yes
na we say je so ye gi ani bia fam nyu je o Kristo mu ma wadwen ko ba bia
o me hu ndada say no na pese enu na pese woka na mo districts who week celebration is saying
oh yeah very fantastic say there be say no ye nya no just a week in the year it in say na we say mabunu ne yeso ye kire sampa yeso ye okrum
yes
nti obi bia akoso kama
ti mo kire pa
oh yeso ye kire yeso say dru say ya na de atofo mu di asane famu no na o bompa no so famu na genkire ne famu say bibia keka si ani nyame ado
afi so ye theme na da so no na edepa
yes
go and tell unleashed to go and tell na jiri pe ye say endra hwe teaching say ko endra me ko ye English assembly kakra na mo mu de but you know me dane me ho kakra na me ko tie nsem ne kakra na wo hwe the way all the facilitators are na ye do mama the various locals na wo church no they were insistent on the fact that look ye the team na ba na wo twe no ye de ko na wie ye but keep telling me nyai you should go and keep telling na jiri pe ye say kakra na wote ye no me sure say also we two sa na mo no na wato so
we say nyina ye kone yekoka nya say ye see week ni nti akona wie most of times ana ye on say now ochina akona wie ye nti ye see ohun ni ye tu ye ni ayira nti we say yekoso a na ye ko ne yekoka ye nkwa kosi say ye nuanu mabunu bi no mu asabi mpradu asa onte ye na wodi nobuone nom asi wonani so wodi sabi abrabo bi ensem fatade asi wonani so omo so nte na onu mu hunu Kristo na ye hunu no ade a wo ye wo ya brabom wo de ya na meka se wo ye babunu na sabi umfa Yesu Kristo a wo de ya fo abrabom no fatoto obi a wo se wo no ye Kristo ni a wo ye babunu fatoto ne de ho you can see say gap no e huge se wo hu eti no wo ye babunu wo Kristo a nyame anu kune de anu nyam hye ye mu bi bebre na no se nya Kristo abrabo a ke abusua mu kura no ke enim yen ye babo police retententen ye hu yen
udi kra mu kra mpo ye babo
atra se wo hu
as Kristo nti
mo ne said ono so ye ko ni nchen yi wo ye ya de fufuro nti no enne ye mubuo ye wo sebisebi mpanyufo atwotodura nintra kukuda mahempo ne mo ahemma ne mo ewo ya busuam ya so yetimi se omu nyina ho ne adi ka bebo ye yedin
enam Kristo nti
yes
asemba kwa general secretary endro ne eye Laboni district in both the local and the English no mokoso me apana kasai mama eye kan say director you director Apostle Hagan they say was so nim say papa team we say wo hono pa nko mo fa papa ne preach bom de ye team no the man spoke na o ka say you see ye ma ye abrabo no ye mabunu no ye abrabo no alone eye evangelism ye abrabo na ye ebo no say obra na ye ebo no ye training branko adia eno nko dia dance eno nko ya dance ye kese we may not even open our mouth to even say anything but people will look at our life ye brana ye ebo no one say na boy pa na we do me see cosmana and here like they will wonder and they rather will come to you I say why you come up they will come to you and when they come to you then you tell them that no see them say fine say no sans na so be di yesu achi a won so be fine
so this one no cry in any case no e was say e trase no mo ni mo bebusa ye ni e ka kire won
so wo bo wo bra ne ye so wo ye ho nyema yi you may not even have to go
sure
they will look at it and omo come back just say they want to come and ask hey nobody saying eba ne say omo ma ya so den dia wo hwa na so person ba so wo kire kire no ma ko wo me hwa ye fe wo se me hwa ye fe no ma kire ne say
oh we say yes you make
I mean it was a wonderful event yeah shakwan ebia by Wednesday na you director no agye report ni nyina be good table so it Wednesday be 5 million na dik money busa no say region ben pa na omutimi twe akra pa de ba ye hunu and we have that conversation and all of that. All right, Kofi.
Lieutenant,
what by the say I can say you could break akra.
Sure.
So I say. And say no asante man ni man who do ensia kan wo tia and ye chia one more match. It me say omunyi na ho ye pa say ki adare man pay or the ato so live on Facebook, YouTube no so me didi pay say egu so into koso na akohwe mo so no good morning mo hwe. Kofi atra se de da ko akra tan manim nsem me ne ye de kase ni na emu nsem no abrobro so ne de akere mo. Kofi
captain lieutenant
no lieutenant captain
I say grandmama double title
that's obi kromo obi ani bi captain lieutenant and a lieutenant captain emu dey
lieutenant
captain lieutenant
rank na dey na was ro
oh captain was
ro yes oh okay any captain lieutenant
Kofi fire koi
okay etiefo ya da mase sanse kasabde ne dawson na so waje brese Pent Radio na obetie na ne Yesu nko anso ebenante Anopa Nsempa de dodo na da obokata no e de abade me di frase ye daily graphic na o say ye truth and accuracy every day wonu ondi tro da ne de nyane nsem bi o de bebia no ye no kura koten na wo de enam na wo kire se ohia poverty ohia wose adokro sabi mpraduasa wonuma wama ye adwuma wie no makwa ahomigie mu no edokro won pa ekosoro pensioners no yeso ma setremu omobo awreho hia di onya achese da obokatai edi aba
we asemu etanse nkomo pa babrani nsi bedure da foforo
yes
ban is saying may juma bo ye juma sa be 45 years 50 years be cry ye more than that obekofie na setremu enkuyi we ya brabo mu Nsempa ye be jama brabo mu pensem fo no abaye sasa
Ejawsiafo anu wasam kratafa toso du miensa ena nsem nchechirimu no wode aguo na enu achi no wo kyeremu ese uboruam ewo pasa okay senior high technical school o chese semino kese mentimo asibi ebobo so ewo honemo ne nyaa ne se achechirefo ebinimo panyufo wo mo school fees bia yesi ni kwa se wonem agye unapproved fees and one more agye assume sikabotia no eye Ghana city no 435,000 hey ejawufo ni aye adisuafo no omani abre so ye kira wonem eye nyasem ketua nti eye Ghana Education Director General odinfo nyini e de aba no de apia asem no so na saa asem we yantu omofo wo ho nom da so jeje ebi mu so aso odin hey yetu va muntie we be ya na otubi krata de kira de na abo okwa na akwa kwetena fie eno na ape isika we ogi ade na de be yew inyanto wai na owie ne nwumasua mu nsem ana wo kira se osofo hwe nwumasua nsem so onumunyafo na drusu ana wo ka kira fo se free nadri kroi ya de kura de krokosi bra wono ebe yi no se wonye Minister of Education biem uye cheche na wo kira de a saa yenkatwi no menka bi cha bofra bia ye ni akosi broni kro na de brofa beta abetete abofra na brabo don't speak to here no ye beka osisi aye o hye mandatory fatwi ni kira abofra na de o ka ni twi kasa manenka o ka ne ga manenka o ka house manenka o ka ne infant manenka kasa bia o ka bia manenka na de
Honorable Haruna de asembe bawo
sa we na sebu
Kakra bi wom dear, but and a brand new and some never bottle.
Okay, and ye mobile no son to on the way. Let after your fast what that's so. We're proud of our cousin Vitias Yasukuno, business school, no basics. And who has some and so I will have no more and ne ano pay. I wish I for I made Friday free daily graphic the work out anymore. Now Bakubia Kaya from any so, sir, a jar, mamma could do. Ajima running so what the edge ho or na a jar, new ma who do a beer or ye ya or DJ chair and no air abaya bacosem. Then Chirima by a bomb power the actual woman. Ebina the worker tells you about just a bano girl child na. There's a mofra. One of them can't call no more a dear moon some dear. Mammy no to turn us a cry. And also want some more daily graphic and a pay the may fadia bar and no.
Maybe I can say in the 21st century in Africa, we share a ma, womu jijina ye. Amamotijina ya na wonumu pia e man kanko na yehye madre se ne mema na ye no betimi aya chen so no mami ka ho na yemfa eno nto no ye bedi ho komo achiri na mami fa the league guide nto awo na kese pa demo yese minority and alarm be ho no obi akomia so mias na alarm ne boy pin yes government on approved programs bi ho no mo ache say minority for no akwa kohunu ana wono makomia aben no so ache say alarm na blue na alarm yi hwa kojo pon kroma ni phone in the ha minim so komia aben no so na boy you say but ono and ni phone in the ha nim say nsam no work at for to so miensa na okokenken abuhu entirimu e wo hono ba kwa me fa firi ho na me de asi government and you say small scale mining licenses makomako 278 ahenodu osun wotwe and aban adwetwam ana say wagege firi won say mo say fatakra say mutu fumagudu ABS small scale nkakra nkuma mu no wagege om licenses nyina 278 ana paper na report na say papa nyina no Galam say who sem yanti and I'm sure say akoba say small scale mining licenses 278 and which mu aban etimi ehwehwan every one sem that daily guide
I think say we knew about Thursday, no?
Yes.
And on Friday, I was able to meet small scale miners or more director on this particular issue. To also respond.
We're going forward.
Now, I was your phone. I'm the new publisher, and so Emre was a hide nothing, fear nothing. Or no, I'm not the bows, Robia, and also on Fabi Swinsie, nor the Biaba, no whatever because I know some non of Jabiakem or the Tiana or the Abano, a bini baby. No, the MPP Amanyo Kono opening back or pray Frank to the Brano, and for you the Abba, one who cry so young can get a man paying a bed, Dr. Haji Muhammad Baumia. Now we tell him say uko bogram our bono puye ahafo yes what you waboso na campaign wa ye no wono mo no enya asem ketu akra na eno achi no ana we tell him say osoafo hwe masu adwumade ntotu yeso na de kokobon nsem yi ekodiama adesuafo wo se wo ka kire mu say obehunu na abofra bi basuku a se bi obeka say ye wo no kra no blade di blade bi kan ni trida wa jeri trinwi kusu kwa ye bretuo no atechire agu ni tri so no de abetra school mu ho na ye teacher na nim na de apaso okonum wanya asem na wofo na wodede abofra na so se won ti bi mpanyin nsem da si wahu ababa wa bi so okosuku no so ni trinwi wa chechire no abo obi dia ye aguri na kokomu no de ye ache no de akosuku mo se yesi hanom na ebesua de yenga se hanom no ye baba ye ye kan say
beauty pageant ye si wa bo life wa ha
si wa etina anu nya life bo yesi ebesua de ni bra na aba no beginim de unya onim de ni wie na da che wa bo bra na se o de life no be ka ho de akoka ho enti wo se wo ma kwan ne ma kwan kira ma bofra bi afa ni timi kusu ne sa ye 3 star bi no ma ho ye nyina be bo sweat twa ni nyina wo pe kora bossa cola omso mo pe na sa from akora be fa ho kama wo 3 star cola ye kan de na na ekọ we nwi bi anu abeje asem na asa na awuram eti eno wasem enso e wa hanom na orura Eric J openyon na won up no hu
yes
ana mboa
Eric J
yeah
o se yen
ja wo kire mu se adwuma ru adwuma die na omode ba no enye NDC for nko na ebenya mu chefa jumawura program no obia Ghana ni bia sanse we no eye mampanyin initiative no de ba tinya NDC amanyoko na de ba mampanyin de ade so ba enye sabi amanyoko a ede no ba atumi mu no na wo hwe wo mu nko a nti de nti ama ono so kirikiri mu no ye de ho asem enso de be ma ene anopai na eno achi no enu wo kire mu se wo asante mantamu na saade o yebeka ho asem eto de ma memfanto memfanto yebeka ho asem bi wasun na nsem na eba ne mu emu eche ekuri enti we na mefa de afi the new publisher de obokata ni mu
yo ene se eno na wo fa free mu dia ma menso me nkofa the custodian na memfa eno so ba ku bi enfree mu na memfa emra na asensem ni nyina wabobo so bunu ne bunu is have the MPP delegate route for Bawumia we nyina campaign it's memfa the publisher na memfa entwa so na eno so campaign wa bebre wo hono mo na anopa me nyama je se meseda ye campaign sa etimi the news center and me di so that I say mining license revocation risk legal political backlash aspect bi na ekase engineer wisdom the account there mean said hu ni ye na we say sisi na ye ka say aban revoke over 278 small scale miners on my license
yes
and am say revocation ya o ma ye betimi akofa wontwi bi wo mramu no because omu gidi se omu famra kwanso na omu koje to be krata no it is more revoke here ne se hunti enti ohwe ya na ye beso aban na kogina asemni bia ama afenso kra political backlash na say e betimi da manyo sa betata to e ma wan hwe yi aso bo kese de be si aban no so nya so bo kese to kra na we na mrani ni bi e de abetuja na said akofika no ye won ho nsem
yes
kan say association no mo executive be reacting to the revocation you know this week we'll bring you up to speed on that particular one enti kofi afa no so hono mo a ana fenso ye hwe victims aiding fraudsters by unknowingly sharing pins and OTPs with scammers. You know, Tamaklo na that to just say, no, and a Quebecan wasem, cyber security, ebinie, ha, ebinie. Yes, Obu Hodmoa, a Yama Menomoa, Sabio Musuku, and Quenimuka Crano. One hour, Wobon Crofo Crono, phone so near Frost. Oh, mammy, say, I bought pennish him say, na, OTP Basso, na catch them, Safono, almost provided all the information. Our moon say. Information a dey more me on be fast information now so dey bia wo etin pempi no ano ya na nya process na say o makwadare pan yi o mu yiso madwene no a na o mu frɛ wo pɛ na wa
the information na mo
aya na aya ding said yeah Omuti ma send link tap on this tap here near Belgrade Omuti ma send link tap on this tap here near Belgrade it hu I can say hu adisua de dey ehia pan ye say na ebo hu dawru pa kase pa
but we
we afa ba ku bi so na fe yenkodu yenkomo hu say owura naba
okay Republic President Obokrata no susu mu asem nie na ne nsem kredi kan brobro so ne campaign na ekoso enya asem ketwa Nemo no o kyerese enipa mienu wache won na o kyerese we no eye malam robly na course wo ye wonu so bi wo sa ani ye say yes ya police for so aye fast no madoa wo mo eno so ho asem e wo ha nipa mienu na enu achi no o kyerese abranti a wadi vision aduonu baako 21 ye say busuanfo waje ono ankasa ne nkwade afi ni nsem yesusu say ewo nkoko nti de nti ama abofra wadi fish aduonu baako obeje ne nkwa afi ni nsem no ho asem ewo ha na saa so no wo kire se nkrofo bi ache wo mo na omonam nipa makoma nan wonfonyina odi abayi mu yesi wo no mo ayomo omo ye national ye kan se national security for ta no mo SEO ne yeso mo ko eye odan forest ni mu na omo borura mu ona eja omo okoto galamsefo obi ni ade a esi eja omo jiji wo mo kakra ena sa ku ya yatie om from say Namos yeso om ko so mu so achi no om say ko ni asoma mu se bo mo mra na mo mara sa de be ya krofo sabi omo nsa ya nsa asinse ye nsuo nsa ya nkwa ya mo ba ya mo so de mo jiji ni ene ya che mo
There's an illegal man is now no more national security for.
Yes.
Someone who said no person bribe on 120.
Oh yeah. No share. Monjeka krana kakra buy and saka you need to musu. No say yene brabre no.
Your mama basso. Numbers for your mama basso pa. We omenya akatu omenya Bible say 120,000.
Oh yes.
Nyankopon be shira
Amen.
So say no mood and we service to humanity.
Yes.
Enti Nyankopon be shira mo kese pa chance 120,000. Ya pass manje.
Sika de ye de bow na se wan somu a. Na what?
Yeah.
What?
Ya pass ya che wono.
Ti we say so ya che omu se ne ya che o ma so.
Tempa na. Say dem ko guma dem akogum.
Nya afi ne ye be ye hu ayi bia na ye nkɔ ne ye mra se ohu. Enti Republic Plus ma me fa no sunsi ai. Na afi ye ntoa so.
Some de ho pa o edoso na so bre no back of you that wo hwe ayi mu a story later the baby is police inspector jailed for life after killing his lover. That story the new publisher and the buy you know and they become wasem kakra if I say na ye na
yes sure no ye
enti na nyina so na yenjibre anaba so baako bi ka ho
mamishe odi ye yenko
na ebre no nti enti benu akofi atena se otena se nyenne trasa be bia bi nanu a kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm ɛkɔso ɛkɔ wakrata nanim anim no na ɛna yen community watch report ya wɔde bra yɛn no kofi ade ne sɛn
beda se menu apanyini na yada tiefo nso asibiem so say ke be boa yen na ya shall share really some of the videos and the pictures ayewo and then no yan said that mumra community no webre but a matter I think say hu hia na desuade bebre wo mu a e wo se ehwe netimi e ka ho asem na se yen nyina e begbu nkonte akohwe yen chi a asem bi beto Ghana in fact asantimantamu e be ya asem kase a na ho enkomodidie no enya asem ketwa na ni nyina no eye oforiso obusum da na toso aduonu that was 2023 afim mienu ni aduonu miensa
yes
and amanebo no ba yese wo adum kumase adum ababa wa bi okoto se moja airpram no da moja ma airpram no in fact wo mu hwem na chese eyetuo na yato e di abo ababa wa no edi ani efe no eye Victoria dapa do na na afe no maadwa na case mi kan wadwen akoso enho asem ba ye na nya asem ketwa ye duadue mu awurawura mu ano na ba beto dwa se eye ne mpena bema na adi ni se awuo no na ne mpena bema no ye de nhye gu apono so ne akɔhwɛ na ne ensa ko show di mu a ye so ye police ni o ye inspector edi a wogye so no eye Inspector Ahmed Chumasi dodo na fa no takum
takum so dey use na powder o takum powder do na ma me no bobo ye nia ene dey ripa fat no so ta
enti case no kodi a police for nsem on say asem dey mu aya ye so ye suspect yesu say ni na mu 2023 or 2025
2 years pa
nya asem ketwa boshime makoma aduasan sia so ana no fi adai ye won man ka bi nhemu ne yete yese asem no ya tena soa doso mu adwodwa mu ano sisi ano amanebo no ya boaboa de wo se ya boaboa nyina no awie evidence ni nyina ye krado to temuafo betena eye asem no so na wahwe no amane wuli no na etimi enso aboa na otemuafo tena asem no so no eye Justice Rosemond ba tosu on the tena asem no so asem no no nko na doso mu se de nyina nim se asem no kokoto ye watemuafo na wo mo asigina ye na no maboabo mo nsem na no de amabaako no de ho atemu no e de aba eti atemuafo makomako eye enso na asem na wonom eteso na wo mo si hu gina ye no na emu makomako num efu aso se wo mo doso mu evidence abeba ne ade ni nyina no Inspector Chumasi wadiawu to wadiawu dia yemfa no nko na de afiase ne nko na nyina emu mienu de na wo mo emfu aso nti verdict no said wo mo ka no wo mo law ni mu no ekoye 5-2 majority and yadi wuli asɛm no enti abusuafo de atie nyina ne sɛ ana no fiada no inspector eye chumasi
okay the video is rolling it's one hour watching live on Facebook
okay
brana we record to the moon ade enti no say ke okie de atoso
okay
say bibia de na kwam
yeah enti no na after say ya ma temu onu wiye no na in fact ehwa tadin na baby so eye dede sanse ja yeso obi dwa ya wuo no na obi nkwan mu so aye hwam so ahu na hwam na aye no ene yebusa se na wie peyo eye ne kwa so no ma adwa yi wanya atenten ne sɛ na busuafo agigina mu sɛ omopa because it got to a point and na busuafo no kwa no kokoto na nya yizo omo anyam de tumi be so omo nsɛm na nka opanu no omadi na wubi so ahu but ne nyina mu na police for bo modern sɛ santo no na police order on ma hu ti yefesa
101 FM
say it depends on where you are and it depends on what they bring you there obetimi akoda ho no na on maduane wunni bi da said they don't prohibit food or whatever. It's matter now say would the
normal
the vegetables now there. But well, a bit me at the banner kona kodi ba kuna wo hono we need for your food tour
oh okay
but ideally no I mean they allow that they bring you food or whatever that you want to.
Oh okay yes. Okay because me who no said
what channel no mo yebasa obodo abusafo na po no obodo inside hot there na mo live one.
Oh okay
and now bana se kakra ho ana say so hu master na say eno kra be ebedi nothing ntino
oh
na abrant na why farm
oh no why fine me who no why fine say me no dey fear say it me down because said we channel me name say the video na to so we wa gene ne jalabia yi say say no mo frɛ no they will share fiti na besi ya gene jalabia police no why kama oh wa bonti kura no why kama sa enti dia kosi ya no na after say court man no atemu ewie ye no ya ne abusua ne kasaye abusua panyini a wono no gene mu ma baba we ya wato anam wonse do no nana ato very much I don't know if said the voice is ready ma yemplay
but ntia ye nyina no enwie peye ebe wie peye dia agise Ghana emra no yesem na omobo modie se ombe speed up emra no na aye adwuma ntentem because ya anya ne saa ebeduru bi obi wo ha obegya asem kokora dodo no afra ka se buso ne agya chidie ebi kura se agiska nanso na ye asem na achiliti na ama saa bre nyina ba eligia na ye agi nyina awre ho ka chi o odo ye de kunim nanso ye ntimi nsa fa ma adwa mabiem enti na hu se adofo no nyina esu no afa na ya kai ma adwa wuo no so ewuo de eba obi aga se emra nanso eba echesem ni asem no akola wagya akola mfie miensa emra ne sesen wonu bi se yemfa ne sese ya de wode etuo wode ka na kobo olibia nka ka no insurance what you say enti anka anya kura na akola na wogya no ho no obenya insurance abusua benya insurance se yedi asem we ye that for life o be what the child emra na nka bibia amfa akoda no ho emra na nka bibia amfa abusua ho nanso wonu se etuo no a odi kum no court adhere to say call the police for the police for the ya ensure but the court no can be amfa insurance as a police for the compensate akwala no anase busua so to the national say so say car and odi ko kubo bia enka insurance beba and ma bibia
fu until busa pani ka say enija babate nwie period
yes yes
but Fabi no who tietie mu kwa tripa Fabi no so he's making some sense.
Yes,
he's making some sense because like okay
yeah
shiny is in short
yes
and I say I'm supposed to no dey insure
yeah
it you know it na say camera na ka say okay and because of yes it you know and yes ikabotri be say procedure mako no say was still in active service entua but you see what kind of answer on that score no so it mean say he was not on duty no the boy.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Nye procedure makuna sumano. Say kona kwe na okufa to and you know the fact that we use the property belonging to the police service, you know.
So say you can say does it mean say someone say wo company bi mu na company no car. Company no suma. Ba wo de ko ba bi na bibi kosi a insurance wo car no cover.
No, it must cover.
then I think it's the same issue.
It must cover. But we see, Kofi, issue is ideally, and the justice system can run on the survey.
Yeah,
but I'm sure that they are making reference to Abu from Wajawachri. Who's Abu from Busiano? You go, Anya, come out, drink, Kabajuma, at Majamiama, a year of Mamedi, and I say Busani be edited. It says, where we need a lawyer on this.
Yes, and no, said the work, I'm letting you know, was here, Yanwa, some no. And on my Mrs. So Ekasaya, and I think so, my Mrs. So Diana walk on here. The same Yina and so
your money life for the man was in my way 2 years you whom I do a beam was say my dear was say a bushing idea was saying a bad dear so say Okuni on said that we are seeing now a cranny being in a back and say police in be a cool mammy or back search a cranny so school. So I want to or who not obey yaw a beman yaw craman and you cry police for. If I just saw what you say, because of say police need a kuni mammy. So what you say? Oh, Yame.
Obisu on the other hand, may I say, is the family not demanding too much?
They're demanding too much.
Obi on the side, may I say, okay, the justice has been said.
See,
what's next?
Well, to me, was the case Republic versus the police in Anamibwa. Yes, and and I said, family none of the assembly call court.
I'm sure. No, of course, family the day assembly call.
No, where you Republic case you was where you. Okay, well, yeah.
Kofi, and a payment, you case be but like I said, who say homophobia so the family is demanding too much. If you say, oh, ideally, said almost say to them, shine the ball, insurance back cover, no most bet me you can cry the attack. It's the way you found so on. Nah, you been your super.
Okay, sure.
Nah, because a bit me a bayens and all the moving forward, no, if cases like that, it's me here, yet me who, judgment, no so bar, at more for so to me who, okay. Baby, I'm the befa. Na enquires okay, yet nakotum. What's next? You understand?
Okay, and you know, Ananu Fia Dani Juma Edi, no. In fact, it take Emre. And Makono, my main can we?
Yes.
On say, I think Sena Uni Honomon, Juma Bika cry about street light issues.
Yes.
And I think there's still an issue that's so.
Oh.
Yes, that's so.
Street lights, no.
Yes, and it's baby. Yedi can once a mono. Yeah. You hear be Kim, yes, I'll quack off a beam.
I said,
who movie from more than one? There was some other parties, so I what you can't say, could point you one. I horse you soon can be, and I'm one man, and yeah, you see, I'm out to me, and reporters in the baby.
For you to be
sending me. Oh, say, Kofi Hanum so Adum Sunkabi. Ofa ya can saying, ye lay so say what TSC Children's Park one man.
Yes.
Minim say, wash one man at a very, very dangerous zone. A one man at do. Go on, say one a sum cacao, and Yanu was a sum cabi. It's a one more. I want to go for me. The last time, maybe catch me phone.
The man son of Manje.
Was it? Oh, me, fast. So me hell yeah, bro.
It's why the fast yankee.
Okay, see one. And you know, ya basi ya yako. You see, I'm waiting for you in the bar. Okay. I was here so yako near Koshe. Na yatimia beka ho asem yi. Enti ya beka ho. Yes, na yatimia go say weekend ni mu no. Ayi continental yi enti na ma nipa ye yi kakati. Enti ma she dan yo wura so bibi. Enti ne behwe ne akwakoddi ho enkomo. Enti mehwe ne maja o. Na aja watu aso.
Yo, uja mi ubasa kwa babie wenya se uja mi tra ti ude kona kwadwo ho me kakra na bra. Na anope ye bedi nkomo. Gobi kobra wate. Kobra. Na anope ye bedi nkomo. Na ye nkoma ye bedi en migiri pe ye se wo ubetem asopa na watie ni ye. Ora Samuel Kwame Adomako ye IT and cyber security expert. Osanso is senior systems analyst and co-founder of Narrowlight International. And cyber security. Asem. Cyber security omo ana omakwadare mu pa yi omu nimu nsem adenti kra na ye bohu de radenti na ye kasafa ho edi ankra na be ma omanso afo a wo hwe nkita hodi nsem ho ne abafu atenetene ho nsem dwumedie ayese ye nkyekire mbra fa nkoto na hye bedwam na wonyintum meda ne mra na emoban se de be ya omanfo ho be ha wonwo enye nyina na ebetimi akosuku akosua de hunu afiritinta ho nkomo ne ade eden ya na nanom ne mame no mu a omantimi ankosuku anu akiri no won beto siri wo ho but awase mra bi wo ho no mu a etimi bo won ho ban na aboa masafo no se won mu ekope won ho asem na wokotisi won so ekobu won fa so ana se ko kanema bi a eni kwanse wo kan emra na timi akyekere won afen so sa technology ye de ye ne mabebre. And now, we can say reporter and Sakanya over the weekend. There is a system failure. Some hospitals in the Ashanti region are more fairly. Among hospitals, more records department. Any I'm sure say more consulting rooms because then a network. A network. More enter data from the OPD na kwakwesi a doctor no so the consulting room no so share to me. You see, I had for history near the day, and once Marcos say, the challenge can see upon it. But I don't pay a ding come on. Now, Obusumi Munina, a cyber security awareness month, and as a cyber awareness month. Now, it's been championed by the Ministry of Communication and Digital Jata, and Omutuswana Mon. Now, Samuel Adomako, ha. Miriam Machi. Na pom to say bibia boko na so radigu switch ran mo aya mo ya IT phone ya na esuro mu kakra o so hu dodo o bia ntisa wo hu ntisa o ya sure ye edwumadi se de obi aya ne dwumadi o man mu and a perception na mo nya fa ye exactly and na man crofo timi gina so buye se me hu minua o ye IT se de onim bia no so metimi asua na metimi ehu abɔ me ho ban a me hu ade konti a me so ye hu yes ye hu ene me shada pan am de ne fa ho san se minim sa wo ti fie no wo taka se IT fo no wo do phone komo obi kra enkrofo we say ye be ye say no ye woni pe bu ho no mo a omo sa no bote enu ntina ye bra domaku wo hanem say omo no de counter samfo na omo sua ade no na wonom didi bone no aha Biria, Cyber Awareness Month. We should in the right direction because baby I course all my the internet. Yeah. Bob Rapa. Meaning is an internet chat here. Ubit me live as a normal person. Yeah. But way back in the 90s, no internet take a crack and food. The Angafo be who see a doom light. But then apart from it, I think more IT space under it yache. Yeah. Because say you can say yes so you ma ye twe ye ho ana ye nye ya adwen say ye beboa o man na ye ma bebrebe to sini nti say ye course am pempen so yi I was say ye bo ehun de ru am obi an no ni BBC we were born before computer yes BBC COB right enya ade so bit meeting say e den e de bo kro no nti cyber security awareness month and no na ye to see us ye de den ye de ye nkyerkyere no obi atene ho ase se so obi ewo in the field of IT ensuro no nimdie bi a wanya bia no ususua betimi aye den enya sa nimdie no kwan bia obi pese ofa so bu IT space obi a no unhu akade a obetimi asia no kwan na mamembo tiefo gina man yes we have an authority in the country called the Cyber Security Authority. It's being established, by the Cyber Security Act, 2020 Act 1038. Almost regulated cyber security activities in the country. Papa, you won't be Yanyani. Is there the one who a pedacram and not the beer, as I Chronobona yard dorsum. And your chronobon inquire, you can't cyber security, or one for we are to cyber security or show Mumu fraud inquire. And you know, all right. Bra, no use data, be J. Yes, I'm information we crack a top on 10 crano.
obey a victim of Sanyo Marina.
Right. I don't know this uncle me. Trey more. Let's delve deeper. You can say cyber security. Cyber security.
Okay, so Shadia Oha Yede Bo Bibiara or using time fidi.
Okay.
And I say Odi internet hunjuma.
Right.
Okay, said ye were a man temua ye police.
Yeah.
Na obo ye home buying in terms of sending paboni for be better share so. Yes, as one mra yeah, a chair dear ubinye, any do binye no.
Right.
Yaba cyber security ma a chair and the nyomegu aquema a bit me heading. Aboy your home buy. And once so my lay down procedure, I am fasten your day, and bought your data home buying.
A cut data, your patches thing, because I'm come ye the alert and gone ye more, your man no more jumia day, and come ye a bear municipal brave, but a tremendous quas here, because almost any microphones I can say, aha, or my fan crofwa, the kind of internet, man near at the moment, Omunyantias here. Menyashwa say nkrofo omno onye adwuma kra betimi abo so.
Okay, ye ka data metri mu ama obi a on BBC krati asese. On say o sorry bia na o ade bia o throw internet ne so.
Yes.
Sa ade ni na ya accumulate. Okay. Enti ya accumulate ewie no say ye pe information bia ye gina sa anoma ne so na ya interpret ama na be ye meaningful. Okay, nti enyoma yangasa ewoya fire ya abrabo ho ye de ato ntintan fidie so and ye de ato device bi so say be boa ma yedwuma ye den akoso etifa ne say wakọ hospital ye say ye pe details what op and records ye call ebebusa so odin the saying ye wo mfie ben emfa na wote o phone number ye saying Sanyoma we na data e fa ho a ye de ye gi egu machine so na da chi bia na ye pe ho asema e gina so aye den ahwehwe wo
na minim say we cyber security expert here na you are privy to the cyber security laws I wo honom I ne know yamba pajata sa na de friend wo Sam George communication and digitization minister ede waba na ototo niema na ye ka bi efa omanfo omu use social media na okotena so a enye bu no bu nkrofo nko a nemum no wonsem a wo ka egu nkrofo ho fi ni ade na ye hwe recently there were some arrests and all of that and ye mfa nko nkrofo be politicizing the bebre but now okumwa na saafo no nyina no omu abuse the use of that platform, you know, denting for image and all of that. I don't know how much trimra. Some amendments be was when ya quite a amendment bill anymore.
Minya kwanyashim na watchi my idea may read bill no pa and medical can say I have been an advocate for implementing laws against hate speech.
Yes.
Okay. Adding to make us Sabra wotie wo bread ru baby na minim wo baby a ade bia nka mehwehwe se wo be ya wonye wo me favor mu nti na fa o picture na akotena internet social media platform bi so na magun hu fin poto ansa de obetina atena na say ye wo mpanifo bebre de sa anyoma we aye den edi omo na me pen bebre me blame politicians because omo na take advantage of these situations
some of them
oh, say if a politicians 90% are benefited from hate speech. Patriotic I say during campaign season. And your mom would go how a more campaign. And more much it for dream say afenuno ya omoka hon de omo town for cry. Enti ama youth ni bebre say menya MPB enimu adom. Menya minister bi enimu adoma. I dey say me didi ni opponent attempt. No huma pemasem. To his speech be brebe asha say na ya manyosem and ye his speech ya den aba na ye hwe bill na ye ka ho asem ya in as much as my advocate for bibi e de be kra hit speech nyame nu kre de ye rajata wansusu angukramba ano den dodo because ye hwe emra bia no e den e mamra e mra pa ya ebetimi aboa ye wo nyoma qualities of a good law.
Okay.
But kun ye ni kwan say tie ye human rights so.
Yeah.
The toso e was emrano eya dia ebetimi abot memfo no ho ban. Na aye implementable. Emrano so e was ye hu say emra ye betimi implement akwa awieye. Enye emra obi fufuro so nya tumi otimi gina so kasa ade we de e was say den ye repeal.
Okay.
Enti say mrasha bedwefo bi omo share mra sa anyoma we no omo taking into consideration. But my end dive into the new amendment Cyber Security Amendment Act 2025 and so. And you maybe will ask here boss even the OTA crown only cyberspace and can you mention
right.
Yeah, Edikaini. Set what hey, oh yes, I'm trony. I thought that Obi Betty me afro say, who say BBC yeden? Koso. No amao hint also. Oba act here DB, Oba now become one sem. Na nipa ni fili say misinformation yetimi chiutum.
Hey. It is in the act.
Yes, yetimi chiutum. Now, ye come misinformation and saying, e bia maka asem na wetimi aba with evidence say asem na medi kan me yeden meboa. Na so oba na ka say asem a me kan ye no meboa with no evidence how do we then classify that as misinformation? Then ebasa na ye de target political opponent.
Okay.
What can I say?
That is your view.
That is my view, and that is what the act will try to implement.
Okay.
Patriotic they make an answer. Now in Yabasi is here na campaign time. Obia nim say politicians try leaking information, and no maybe I buy emwa. No I try then leaky. So I know my way because you better target group bisa or misinform public, you know. And you say you show bisa or penalty count of 20,000.
Okay.
Enti ye multiplies our penalty counts koyesika multiplying by 12 Ghana cedis. And in this case ye call to see oboa ofa obejina so aboa ofo. De toso. Ye mabru na yesisu na ye de ho awura item no. Eye ope ana odo aye won ntia. Obi wo ha owura item mu because ofili say ho no betima make impact.
Yes.
Okay. Obi wo ha owura ho because e bia na sika ni ma me crowding beto university so no sa amre na ebini ho but IT sua enye din cc me ko online na me dedicated me resources ba ko mienu na me kan a metimi so ahya ase build me softwares manya nimde o IT ma metimi ahya ase abia adwuma ma me ho a me nsa be koma no now act here by say authority no nko na betimi determine softwares legalized. An innovative product youth need ba legalized. It's my question and say me idea. Is it that member authority number seek permission and some build it up idea no? And I mean build it up idea no with my resources, misika. Me time. Na me agents na catch me say idea we are me de banede ont mean enye de empeneso ma me famba. In the first case, Ghana, yesha say ye bo Cyber Security Agency you do it. One makes me actually says Ghana need be develop app bia omudi boni.
I don't dear. Okay. From where I sit, minya hunubi.
Okay.
But and also interest body die enkoso ewo yen phone so near the day, and we do not know the origin of those apps and I said those platforms are this about no.
Okay. So genuinely Obi biara wa fa esi ni ho se obi opeso obo brow IT mu bia we develop app oni mo target yo mo e bia schools,
okay,
hospitals, or target banks, credit unions,
okay,
yeah, obetimi apechi na idea to omo no mate the oyas no matter the system. Now authority say BBC na this obeje license free.
But don't you think say per omo investigations and omo hwehwe mu no ma hunu say if you open the system up now, because of Ghana,
okay,
we have foreigners coming into the country and all of that.
Okay,
foreigners with IT backgrounds and all of that could influence some of you IT people are.
Okay.
More motive is to develop kind of saying platforms that would help and not hurting people.
Okay,
it supposedly maybe from where they sit, they're trying to protect you people.
So unim. Ankasana kaya mo buta yan kanya boni. But Ghana hani away. in kwanya or more power abusing power.
I do not want us to digress.
Yes,
it would look like I say cassette the bill.
No, I'm building a point.
Okay.
For our listeners and viewers to also understand where I'm coming from. Yes. Now, and then they be an era some George Obetina ministry with a clear intentions of a boy youth.
Okay.
Now say bodin institution be an authority be with this lot of powers Obi biara obe take advantage and obe take over that might have the opportunity to misuse it.
Okay. To either use it to the advantage or
misuse
it.
So you see, Ghana hana yera KTM. So person bra some import on certain protein.
Even at some point,
now adding a parliament anjantum. Or say no the nanko has office or class and your man brand office on a babaji authorization. Now parliament can say ebema monopoly na eden asset and bribery and corruption so be kosho. Now may develop an application. May to my institution is a cyber security agency engine to on top. Now me so me person moto ade na den na me kwa pe kwan a me fa so me kwa is mean case kase metria.
You have to pay.
Now youth no so more build a career in this part so yeah bro masi wo mu.
Okay.
Because obi wa share software say bra the computer o use okay it costs less than 1,500. Ebia na busu ani bi na hu na dom and automan no etimi dey build the application or person or to us free o. Na ye koye ne say ene so wo be build the application here obi ato a uni accreditation from cyber security obi ntimi ye dey ento na just say etia emabunu no daach so and omo fa ahudie so because e be do baby no so uni connection be or cyber security authority or application engine too.
Okay, enti sa drafty more IT industry na mo build the apps and all of that no ehon ehia mo pa ana say the general amendment of the bill no and mo have more a little concern about it.
Me as a person okay I have a problem with a lot of amendments in the bill.
Okay.
Not only say make amendment to yenya accreditation and there be no there but no eba na guidelines yetimi aboa am ehun say nyoma we na o be the application I was application we ni na say
okay
edu kwan say ebro so try ko ya ade wi patwa ene de nka enye bone na emu me ko ba say me ba mbesiki authorization free ho onim say cyber security man ti ye dedicate ye ho an ye church and crofo on how to protect themselves on the internet.
Yes.
Based on new amendment act, say me ye BMA near pass na be me ye BMA etimi chime. Ejili me for 5 years.
Adenti say one budget to me.
Banji to me.
Influence. Not that unko to me from.
You see, enya about me
education.
Enya about me. Yeah, me ko to me na hard.
Okay.
Ask me di kan kan no.
Yeah. The process of
yes. IT ohoyi. Obi oberem bi odi ope. Eni odo ana eden. Era IT nim. Okay. And this say me mako na makosua de na menua no bi ho che na group bi a me wom obi ho che na obi bi ho na me advice no na yes menye obi a me was to me krata nti ye be chi me dia na che sa no ya yeden ano ya yeden.
All right, enti Anopa mini ora Samaladumako we IT expert was also a cyber security expert na yedin komo na and then share the amendment bill the draft now Sam George on sector minister one more now no almost seek public input enti wo as an individual and also as an IT expert say wunya akwenya na ubopni Sam George and the drafters of this particular bill now and then I'll be catch in relation to the new amendments on my
okay first of all revenue almost siki say umbijina accreditation on person modema professionals in cyber security in IT fields no on person moje yes say yama accreditation na proceed 30% of proceeds that's a common
proceeds from
but you may be also a cyber security expert also a software engineer so our proceeds 30% it says yama accreditation as a call agency an authority.
We are generating funds to develop the country.
So you see, yes, funds can be generated, but not in that manner.
Okay.
Who generating funds are? NMD can maybe a beshi be the qualities of a good law. Okay. So all she share now per funds, yes. na nipa so obey accreditation or renewal and ameboa says can if I
okay.
Now in amendment bill here or the abbey all the 30% kind of chairman say okay or be see IT village be
okay.
We say sika or GG na no aboa mabunu ama mabunu no so yatete your more IT man can any problem,
but that cannot be enshrined in the bill.
So you see OG Sikano, you shouldn't always make it look like OG to expand on all activities on one.
Yes.
You should also make a provision to make it beneficial to obi biara or that sector no. Na say be main copy sikamra or office also your authority una govern the area makope sikanaba. Na what me? Say na what say me only pathway biara na guideline biara be boa me dachi.
Okay.
How would I even sustain my knowledge?
Business, okay.
Or my business no? Yet also, I also share or say, see, based on the act here, and I do because in the near future, they will use it against Honorable Sam George.
How?
Okay. Yes, say, over office say, authority no, inspector, it's me bura na investigate it's me bura ha. Bura how it's me ransack if found sound machine scope. Machine or the courier. Courts being me say information men on your Dibura office. On your mana watam ko. Now, misinformation no mukutiano. They also want to base their investigation on misinformation.
Okay.
Now, say evidence, now a concrete, now him say genuine. I then one person be share with the court.
Okay.
It's a honor. That actually be an obi obe baby this out to me, no. Yeah, a person will abuse the powers, no.
Okay.
Otimi kase me town funi mon kombo run the office. Judge being to me some at the content me go run the office.
Okay.
I'm going to send you ma.
Okay. And from your own perspective, that bill yeah, like you said, and then I'm more advocating for a year emra ebe bo wana ofa internet so edi bunkrofo edi kankrofo honsem egunkrofo hunfi mo are advocates of these emra no and yes say the emra no ba but mo am hunu say emra no we are air no say agency no thing okay enti no de mo pese wo mo hwe na bia omo yi free mu ana say omo gugu mu no e na wo bo bosu. That's fine. Now let's advance the conversation in this direction. Adenti ana e was say we obebunu ana say we yetimamunia e was say wunya cyber security hu so you na say we are aware of cyber security.
So the bebo our data on by. Okay. Now say why nya hu so hu na akwan an krofo mu de asi o mu trim so mo bebo wapo. Okay. Yeba cyber security cyber attacks na bia. Yeah, attack be to say phishing attack. Okay, phishing attack nature say email be on our website be bit me clone na yes original one na no the data o ajo information. I thought that email password no anje. I thought that was on say taco restaurant you who free Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Now you're joining.
I spoke about this thing as a safety message.
Okay.
I think last week.
Okay. Yeah. Now you call free we call restaurant. This is my credit. I don't call. They say we enjoy Wi-Fi. But a bit yama send restaurants and offers our Wi-Fi. No.
Okay.
Me wa hai ma bay. Met me be me phone.
Okay.
Na ma set hotspots ebe indicate Pent Radio.
Okay.
But I don't interest Pent
Radio.
Into be bia wa be bia na obedi dwuma o Pent Radio bia connected pe. E bia me bota ene se me intercepting information and I me bo run the device. Now the cyber attack here easy. Connectivity.
Okay.
It is to me connected to device
and one.
In the churches and your way, people will not also know how to protect themselves.
Okay. Obosumi nyina mu and yede board ru etretre and crofo. Has it been impactful? We are in the 27th. By 31st October now, the period of the awareness creation now yet has it been impactful after this? Was a month for
it has been impactful. Especially based on the feedback I media yedi.
Okay.
Bosumi nkofo be brado mo hoso.
Okay.
Adibia no bi nim se adiwe nge bit me gina so de bumi afaso no.
Okay.
Sa anyo ma no ma eden. O ma da mo hoso ho. Na mesre se cyber security amendment bill ya or amendment act
bill there na me gusu kin kan munwie but I'm sure say I'll finish it.
Okay.
And I'll get to some point and I'll bring you back again.
If they want more input, okay. What I would encourage is Supreme Court no. Especially on hate speech.
Okay.
Misinformation. Yema Supreme Court in interpretation.
Okay.
Interpretation we are then who say Supreme Court interpretation becomes a law.
Yeah.
No interpretation we pay. Then we say yes more freedom of speech.
Yes.
Okay. Idea me
yes.
It's me freedom me contra freedom of speech. Say my main to us on now say a person ye boa in the cyber awareness now.
Yeah.
Okay. So cyber security no they shouldn't only rely on cyber security awareness month.
Okay.
At least need there be your engagement.
Okay.
Schools no engagement because in more busy cyber security SS4.
Yeah.
Schools education. Group. Now through the group reach out to students.
Yeah.
The internet space now. The danger involved in digital footprint.
Okay.
And Akrabi was school. Also no obe school no far phone scene nim.
Yeah.
Aye video ka say mo mukunu no mo
yeah.
Now you know Akra no naive.
The data is stored there.
Onim.
Yeah.
They be me can say obi was my diboni ma can say me on social media is ma could delete it. Don't deceive yourself. It's still safe.
If I can be one more cancel social media.
I can't say CC or carry no be a catches as ya can then can say
delete.
There will be phones. And you'll be phones so crying campaigning no.
Yes.
I save it. It's because I say then now recording you now delete or catch us over 30 days to recover. I did make delete took off no hand or brain recover.
Because they still have it.
Thank you, they still have it. And these companies TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram, I can't speak. X.
Yes.
Most of these companies in are selling or more data they my embassies.
Okay.
It will be all pevesa pan.
But that's illegal. Because they are supposed to protect our data.
Okay, so and only you may be an anchor say amendment
Pent Radio.
It say in cybersecurity authority say content regulating management for most of social media platforms. Okay. And as mobile any omodins are also protecting your data. Now make what pevesa. Pesa make up no. My filling me documents I be come on. Na media call. Me require share your Jimmy email you share me various account I'm creating. So create ghost account. No oh Hania catch say your mouth. Omon can say what will make a comment to it because the owners also want to expose the company.
Yes.
Obe catch say your financial stability no enough. We see kind of account. So say say unya 50,000 wait me give say also obe 200,000 yes say we see can enough obo bibi o jina so di now ti mesre mabu no adibia ebia na ento ye boase adibia be kan ebia be di wachi for the next 5 years and sana say broni bia na embassy bi ya be so tu kwan ekwo mukuro so de be che o de achew it's whatever we put on social media we should be careful.
Samuel Adomako IT expert or something cyber security expert, I mean, na or chief title or a co-founder of Narrowlight International or a senior systems analyst. Now, I can't 5 minutes. Let's touch on this. We can hear in your reports patients as most government hospitals in the Ashanti region are expressing concern over the delay and the slow pace of record keeping. Due to challenges in the Lightwave Health Information Management System. Would you IT person to win him? Now, headline is system failure forces Ashanti Region hospitals back to manual record keeping. This is challenging. Ebana said Kobanesa.
Inti sa adi eno kan hu means na me advocate say you may be bill yima omode ba omonse sano because if omo implement and you maybe say be to aso akoso.
Okay.
Adentia. Ye wo man mu na ye previous government catch say omo be centralized data.
Yeah.
For hospitals na me yare na me call hospital A.
Yeah.
Na e bia ada to so am say yare na me ko B a betimi nya me information will be
From hospital A.
na treatment na continue.
Yeah.
Now, nkenya de boni.
Yeah.
Na mum kwan omo fa so ya omo person mo achieve sa de na e. Adentia. Hwe hospitals do ye wo kro yi mu.
Yeah.
Hospitals contract software contracting na manipa ba kope.
I mean, Ashanti no in Ghana.
In Ghana.
Okay.
Now, before says our government be power.
Yeah.
Na hospitals he manage your data that umusa no se prime minister no manage data.
Yes.
He had local software companies omuni omodin sa so for years. Your man manage your data di ama o ma. Me na nka say software bia wo perfect.
Yeah.
That is how come I release updates time to time. Okay. And he said, oh, they Niswadi who we eba. Now, person will be on your centralized data.
Yeah.
And Canadian committee is almost creating a common API.
And yeah.
Okay, application interface. Okay. Now, ama what communicate to a database via Ubia will create hospital management system.
Yeah.
Connected to this API. At the end of the month, the person administrators via send information way back Ghana Health Service. With that API and go be able to send this information the idea about Ghana Health Service. Yeah, the man system now is centralized and then can open. And at the end of the day, go be a database may synchronize to mother database. No?
Yeah.
But we are Kobanesa. Omo tries omo abrogate to be a local government, a local software, yeah, contract. On come a company friend Lightwave.
Okay.
That company friend Lightwave and a Ghanaian company. A foreign company. Foreign company no. Now ye dey contract man, yes, so making sure say obi biara hospital bia organ hebiano hook you up to the system. As we speak, untimi accomplish even 60% of it. But ye kasika ye dey man na you measure. Now, Ekoba ni saying minister minister Kwabnamita Kando ba no say contract ye twetwe aso.
Yeah.
Now contract ye twetwe aso opeso investigate Lightwave for some months, yes. As an minister, be there.
Oh,
yes. And when your first time as I do ABC.
I know. I mean, let's be clear. Are you saying this on hearsays or these are
not on hearsay? I have leads in certain things like this because this is where my career
is
journey is. Yes. So I have leads on certain things like this. So do you know what?
So the system failure, no, it's sort of a sabotage.
This current one, I cannot say it's a sabotage, but on the first one was a sabotage.
Okay.
They were trying to force the minister to continue.
You mean the first one in this government or the previous government?
This government.
Oh, it's happened before.
It has happened before. And Minister Kwabnamita kind of had to rush. That was when the nurses was also going back and forth with him.
FM.
Okay.
With their
demands.
Yes, their demands.
That.
And within that space, he had to also meet these Lightwave management members and forcefully go through the deal with them.
Okay. But early on, can say Lightwave we I wish I can move in cra media at the moment. About 60% and
yes,
they can augment me
yes.
And I say the main purpose in here your form no wait like I say augment me
the main purpose is say hospital be organ biano and special government hospitals.
Yes.
Lightwaves for a software. I'm making sure so my implementation.
But that was a good idea.
That was a good idea.
Okay. And then I'm in your good to see I'm the current health minister. You know, go back and forth on this.
On set now contract be a bear or the piano 1 or 2 be there are some benefits to some people and will be okay interest in that.
Okay.
A hospital system there is a compromise at all foreigner. So manage.
Okay.
Ghana the requisite infrastructure you beat me at the hosting data. Ministry of Communication will need I'm responsible for a data management. Okay. And this will be or your government institution person hosting the data. Or as
okay.
No hosting.
Okay.
Send your Ochinebino on can't office now will still data and see records be a yes and Enka. It's neat on the save you or safe. Now, Lightwave Yanesa.
Okay.
the data no ni ha nti anytime bia ne demands of person dey ba bia no otimi ka so dey iden or dey aba now your data is ene hospital be per se because I know as we speak hospitals be I imagine some person free and then America says cyber security amendment bill no because in that bill they will not have the authority to do that. So minister in cancer system we na mo koya you cannot won't mean free so but now they no so ye den hard bia no obi so nya na so be ma command because ni interested den now hospitals be so mo free but do you know one dangerous thing mo free mu na o mu nya data bia so we have to start from scratch
all the data almost store mother kind of platform no so
yes they will need to start from scratch.
Which is dangerous.
Yes. They'll need to start from scratch. It's not a choir nearby.
Have you heard any news they've been able to restore kind of saying almost system and they
asset of Enra.
As of Enra, yes.
Asset of Enra.
Yes.
May least Trem says still now the system is down. Meaning Anopa Nsempa my media.
Yeah. At the end of so born the bit media healthcare delivery regarding system here. And they, I say it's shut down, but then there's been some anomalies in it. No?
Okay. When him say Obi hospital, maybe on me expressing way.
Yeah.
And see, doctors rely on
the data.
Medical history.
Okay.
Now what they are built, they become no allergies be. Every medical examination be a previous time only preview to that medical examination.
Right.
Mostly make hospital like the me man say ABI may suffer. I thought I try a drew for pharmacy, but medical examination a course is stored on the computer. Okay, my family history be I gather is stored on the computer. Now me you see a card. You need our records no. It's a draw be any question ke dem me kran na. Doctor no nya we say more allergies we.
Yeah.
Me obusa me no me ntimi anka nkyere no. Na ye de say do ba koma me. Na conference so born in the iden e dey abre me.
And then I say your boy sire mu aka system yi even though a bois kese pa but it's also nation so boni
so boni akoba kwan am fa so implement
here
senka na making they could have given a contract to Lightwave on developing an API platform
now from all the local
software developers now Lightwave na responsible for centralized data no yes and see adwuma wi software making sure say at the end of the day records bia no synchronized to Lightwave system so nkanya boni
okay
and then also kawasa protect employment
yeah
because ebasa no local companies ni bi wa ebasa no almost lay off workers
okay
some yin twameka ya say my system yento
yeah
it means ska bi enu ametimi dey twa aka ya lay off and broni no and ono no wo that advantage ono na fa ne crop and odi omoye
but who believe say Ghana the platform your system say also forecast look regardless of whatever that has gone into the acquisition of the contract and its abrogation whatsoever yen for omumadmansi na yen contracted a local IT expert na local IT company mbetima adwuma na yen nyansunsan so boni bia anase yen ne sen na timi aboa yen
me first of all answer kwame bobo institutions bia ebetimi ni o my adwuma ni dey me I'm an advocate for 1 million coders program.
Yes.
So that program youth and I training youth the case car to see a training youth in IT.
Pent Radio.
I didn't say training youth in you know so struggle for contract. Now neighbor now no investing on no the contract wa beji ni free. Now ba no on nam no pay
okay.
Into youth ya training you mu. Ye ntimi nka say okay, Ashanti region, mubia more enrollee or 1 million coders program.
Yeah.
Your health sector
Yeah.
Ebia district be yenchichim no be yenye money binye.
Okay.
District hospitals no mumu company we, mumu group we mumu forming company. Ye register man the registrar general. Na company na mube register, ye mamum build the hospital management system. Now the fact that we software developer no, on your good consultant, obet man build the system no.
Okay.
Attracted the maker. And Sakra na ebi krana another option you say ebi obekas experience wise. Omuni managerial experience, omuni experience to manage all these systems. Yes. Now then you look at local software developers, local software companies. Okay, company so and so wobra. Group we Ashanti region. Yeah, the groups we share on sa. Nature omo.
Okay.
Yeah, the omo share on sa no. making sure say oma produce system on met media hospitals in Ashanti region. Yeah, the contract in the Bema. No, so serve as our group in the source of employment. You bet me is adding. But they rely on Bruni, no, near the amount of contract near the amount of no. Na ye mabuno koswa ebre so benye adwuma eya. IT na future no. But then the youth in Yabemubu. Yesterday I was having a discussion saying so mo passes are I will shut down my services. I'll move to another country. Because I cannot operate. In your be bromode bano what tire our hands are. Yes. Ain't me operate.
Okay. Maybe some way through who believe we trust say the local IT companies. Ebetimi aye juma eni the light wave
Papa.
Okay.
Papa. Only man before light waves. Now your local companies, manage systems. No?
Okay.
Hospitals never had an issue. They switched because it was an order from above.
Okay. Yeah, fancy. Yeah, so Rosamo come here, Domako, IT expert. Or a senior systems analyst and a co-founder of Narrowlight International. One day we'll talk about Narrowlight, and then they're bringing you. And you know, come here, that's it. Yeah, that's Papa. Come on, come on, sweat day. And you know, Abribia, Yebedi, Abefu, Tintano, Comobiano. Can you say, if you nipa, a better suffer no abanate me, Edding, but a chen Papa Kunyanko. Okay.
Me chia, me mammy, sling up now, watching. Okay. Baby, you will be no. Chakese nko. Mesa so chia honorable Yao Isham Al Hassan. Okay. Yedana se wo dwuma so nko wo boma santeman. Okay. Nyako. One ye hoya. Oye dwuma wo RCC. Oh, okay. Mesa so ada Pent Radio. Yes, honorable Alwa. Sadat. Yedana se. Ewo de ono so right. Some more Kwame Adomako and Kwame Jamisha about 54 minutes after 8. Anopa Nsempa Jimmy Din was a good so would me, but says here now Yatwa and come out to Chiano so.